Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Astotara Sata Shishimati Divine Grace ISKCON founder Charya Jagat Guru Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Astotara Sata Shishimati Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Gauri Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Praise Go Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopina Shama Radha Kunda Giri Garvardhan Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Mathura Dham Ki Jai. Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Devi Ki Jai. Yamuna Mai Ki Jai, Ganges Mai Ki Jai, Tulasi Devi Ki Jai, Bhakti Devi Ki Jai, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai, Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories to Sisi Guru Shri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Padya Krishna Vijay Bhuta Desimati Bhakti Tirtha Shanti Namaste Krishna Padya Shri Gaura Karana Savati Narayanam Namaskrityam Archaiva Naruttamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tatu Jayam Udiraye. Nastapayesva Vadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sluki Bhakti Bhavati Nashtigi. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnana-salakaya Chakkhunilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapayantikam Vandeham Shri Gurun Shri Upapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagradatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lolita Shri Visakam Vitam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpati Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namasute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrisavasviti Bhavan Vanchakalpatariyascha Kripa Sindhivaivacha Patitanavyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki Srila Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna. We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 7, What Prahlad learned in the womb. And we are looking at text 9. Text number 9. Not sure. Shri Indra Uvacha Astisya Jatere Viryam Avisahyam Suradvisa Ashyatam Jabat Prasavam Mokshirata Padavim Gata. Shri Indra Uvacha Astisya Jatare Viryam Avisahyam Suradvisha Ashyatam Jabat Prasavam Moksheta Padavim Gata. Shri Indra Vacha Astisya Jagat Jatare Viryam Avisyam Suradvisaha Ashyatam Javat Prasavam Mokshirta Padabim Gata. Astisya Jagate Viryam Avisahyam Sura Dvisha Ashyatam Javat Prasavam Mokshyartha Padavim Gata Shri Indra Vacha Astesya Jatare Viryam Avisahyam Sura Vidvisha Ashyatam Javat Prasavam Mokshyartha Padavim Gata Sri Indra Uvacha Astesya Jatare Viryam Avisahyam Sura Dvisha Ashyatam Javat Prasavam Mokshyartha Padavim Gata Sri Indra Uvacha Astesya Jatare Viryam Avisahyam Surabhisaham Ashyatam Javat Prasavam Mokshyartha Padavim Gatam Sri Indra Uvacha. King Indra said, Aste, there is Ashaham of her, Jatari within the abdomen, Viryam the seed, Abhisayam intolerable, Sura of the enemy of the demigods, Ashatam, let her remain in our prison, Yavat, until Prasavam, the delivery of the child, Moksha, I shall release Aratapadavim, the part of my object, Gata, obtained. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. King Indra said, in the womb of this woman, the wife of the demon Hiranyakasipu, is the seed of that great demon. Therefore, let her remain in our custody until her child is delivered, and then we shall release her. Please repeat. King Indra said, in the womb of this woman, the wife of the demon Hiranyakasipu, is a seed of that great demon. Therefore, let her remain in our custody until her child is delivered, and then we shall release her. Purport. Indra, the king of heaven, decided to arrest Prahlad Maharaj's mother because he thought that another demon, another Hiranyakasipu, was within her womb. The best course, he thought, was to kill the child when the child was born, and then the woman could be released. Short pocket. That was the introduction. That was the introduction from behind. But this is now Prahlad is narrating the whole thing now. He is repeating what was taking place. So he is retelling the past time. What happened when he was in the womb? He is telling it outside. Yes. The friend wanted to know, you have not gone out of this compound, and no person has come from outside. How did you get this knowledge? Was it inborn? Or how did you get it? Or you sneak out? You are irresponsible child who sneak out to go and get some information from somewhere. So Prahlad Maharaj said, no. I heard this from unadulterated devotee of Krishna. This is my spiritual master, Narada Muni. So he's narrating at this point when Narada Muni accosted Indra. Why are you taking this woman? Huh? You don't know she's pregnant? And her womb is another demon. The son and the father will be the same. I'm not going to kill the woman. I will keep her. When she delivers the child, I will release her to go and will take care of the child. I'm going to kill the child. This is an assumption. Assumption is very dangerous. Assumption. Very dangerous. You can assume some certain things and act on it with the full conviction. In history, even in Bhagavatam, you see a lot of assumption. Parikshit Maharaj assumed that the sage was avoiding to offer him water. So he committed offense. He thought, he doesn't want to treat me. The same thing with Agatsamudi. Agatsamudi was thinking, the Dimna marriage doesn't want to offer me hospitality. He don't want to greet me. So he's pretending to meditate. He caused him to become elephant. All assumption. Assumed. Very dangerous. You can assume so many things and believe it, 100% believe it, and be acting on it, only to discover after much destruction had taken place that it was 100% opposite. 100% opposite. That's happened many times. If you check carefully, you can see. In Mayapur, one day a friend invited me to speak to a group of his congregation. They came from their village to Mayapur. So he called me to come and speak with them. 60 devotees. So he was translating Bengali and I was speaking. Because he was not used to my accent, although we know for many years, he was not. It's the first time he was translating for me. When I was speaking to it, they used to invite me for their group. They are only brahmacharis in Mayapur. So, an experienced person was translating. So they were hearing. Today was his first time to do the translation himself. So it was very difficult for him to translate, and then make it also very difficult for me to speak because it was not flowing. When the translator is having difficulty, the energy will not be the same, so it will not be fluent. So it was very difficult. I was finding it very difficult to speak. And the lecture is 1 hour, and then question will come after. It was 1 hour. So I managed to complete 1 hour. I just managed. As soon as I finished 1 hour, oh glory to Prabhupada Jai, I left. Because in my mind I was thinking, oh, I have wasted these people with their time. That's what I was thinking. I have wasted their time. They're going to look at what kind of sannyasi is this? Oh, no wonder, Africa. That was my assumption. I was assuming like that in my mind. I was fully convinced that I have wasted these people's time. So let me just disappear out of shame. Out of shame, let me just disappear. I just run away. So as soon as I finished property jai, I left. And the devotee also was feeling, he was also assuming, oh, Maharaj is very angry with me. Assumption. He's very angry. He didn't wait for the question. He just said, oh, how will I face him tomorrow? So when we met the next day, so he came, so please, Maharaj, forgive me. I'm very, very sorry. You didn't even wait to answer our question because I disappointed you. I said, my assumption was different. His assumption was different. Then he told me, you know, they were so happy with the lecture. Which lecture? They were so happy with the lecture, and you know, what you say affected them. That those who have not completed the round that day, they all went to complete the round before they came for prasadam. Everybody was happy. So, oh, Krishna. Assumption. What I thought was 100% different from what they thought. So it is dangerous. This is a cool one. But see the assumption of Parikshit Maharaj, very dangerous. See the assumption of Gatsamuni, very dangerous. And many other dangerous assumptions have happened like that we create a lot of danger for the self and for others because we assume something. See. Here, Indra assumed the child in the womb of Kayadu cannot be another person than a demon. So he is a son of a powerful demon. The wife of the Hiranyakasipu, who is what? So the son, the seed, the father is powerful, is great, therefore the son also must be another great demon. So better to, at least it's a child. This one is within our strength. The father is outside us, but the son is within us. So we'll kill him. So we don't have two. Even if the father comes and starts fighting us, we know we have at least kill one. So instead of fighting with two great demons, let us fight with one. This is the Indian assumption. So we should be careful with assumption. Assumption. I know all of you will testify. You have something you assume and you discover afterwards that it's not like that. So we should know something carefully before we act. But Indra is fortunate. He would have committed the Vaishnava part of killing a devotee, but he was saved because he had the fortune to meet with Narada Muni, who could see beyond the physical. Narada Muni saw the womb of the woman, Hiranyakasipu's wife, and he saw that in this womb is a pure devotee inside. Indra say a great demon, but Narada Muni say he's a great devotee. He's a great devotee, not a great demon, but he's a great devotee. He's great, but not a demon. He's a great devotee. So, to have the fortune of having one who can see things perfectly is great. You will be protected from so many dangerous things, which some of them may be unnecessary. It's always great to have association of those who know things as they are. It's a complete protection. Complete protection. If we associate with those who know things perfectly, we are fully protected. So when the scriptures say we should associate with sadhu, that's what it means. No assumption. We will not think perfectly. And acting perfectly, we have perfect result. And when we have a perfect result, everybody will be happy and satisfied. So it is important to associate with those who know things perfectly. Who know things as they are. They will protect us. Hare Krishna. Correct.
I see this assumption you just mentioned this morning.
Yes.
I mean, like, sometimes it looks something very small, but it's actually a big topic in philosophy.
Yes.
In philosophy, we spend 1 year taking this assumption. We take 1 year just for this course. We call it bracketing. Whatever you may have had about people, don't just keep it inside one basket. Don't dwell on it because 100% will not be true. 1 year just to work on these things. So, but in Indra's case, Maharaj, this assumption is more than one. It has two assumptions. Before this particular saint, the host of demigods before they have gone to meet Brahma, when Hiranyakashipu was in his austerity, they have gone to meet Brahma, and Brahma had told the host, "Don't worry, the sun is coming within the womb of Kayadu. There's a sun like this. That will be the cause of his fall down, the cause of his ruination." So, but that thought that Brahma has given to them, it just like disappear from the minds of Indra. Now it's coming to out on a different level. So that is his own assumption is not just on the same. It's more than one assumption. So how can we balance that? Can we call that assumption? Or acting on something, or you acting on its own interest?
Yeah, there are many things here. His assumption is there because he has wrongly taught a great devotee to be a great demon. That is assumption, which is based on ignorance. That he doesn't know. And other thing is that he had been told, but he forgot. He forgot. What did he forget? When one is in anxiety, intelligence doesn't work properly. So he's in anxiety that another demon is coming. So he forgot the message he had already gotten. And also, when we don't listen properly, we will not get also the message clearly. It could be that, yes, they had something like that. We forget it. Until when the deed is done, and somebody, I forgot. Yes, he told us. Yeah, he told us. I forgot. Why forgetting? One, he didn't hear clearly. Two, the mind is so disturbed and anxiety. So we will not have a proper consciousness to understand something. So so many complications in this case, along with his followers. He was demigod when he's arresting Kayadu. He was with the demigods who are also following him to go to Brahma and hear all these things. So all of them are the same way. Materialistic people, they are always bewildered. Always bewildered.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Please, I would love to know if, under assumption, we commit offense, how do we purify this try to balance everything back?
Well, it's all the same process. The same process. One, we have realized, oh, I have made a mistake. What we do? Go and beg offense. But don't go and beg somebody else. If you beg the person whom you offended. Vrindavan Das Thakur said, if you have a problem with truth, don't go and treat the leg. Treat the truth where you have the problem. As a Roman Catholic, this is what we do as a Roman Catholic. Very, very elementary thing. I commit offense to somebody. On Saturday night, I'll go and tell a reverend priest that this offense I commit, this offense I can. He will, it's okay, I forgive you. Or penance. Go and wash the whole plate which was there. That is penance. Now you are free from that offense. So the person whom I committed that offense to, has he forgiven me? But somebody else has forgiven me. So you think it works? It doesn't work like that. And as devotees also sometimes we think we are very clever. We do something wrong, we go and take shots at somebody else. Or we go and associate with somebody whom we see is superior to us. so that we can be covered. That is very dangerous. Very dangerous. It cannot be covered. Very dangerous. So the person whom you offended, you should go to the person and beg for your forgiveness. This Brahmana, he offended Srinivas Pandit. When he got leprosy, he was suffering. He went and met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Oh, Patita Pavana, you are so merciful. You are very, very kind. You came for the purpose of delivering sinful people like me. Just see how I'm suffering. Please help me. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him, this is not a process. You didn't offend me. The person you offend, you should go and beg him. If he forgive you, then you. But that's the process. So we go and beg the person. Either we make offense to assumption, we do it our own, whatever. The same process, beg for forgiveness from the person who you offended. And if we should do it with some feelings, some remorse, not whimsical or mechanical, like the same lady which is. If we don't do it nicely, we will not be free from it. We will never have the strength to become free from it because we are not free from the contamination. This science is not known to many devotees. We whimsically do the so-called begging. If I offended you, forgive me. I'm not convinced that I've offended you, and I'm not doing it with my mind. Just Phyllis, I'll say sorry now. Am I not free? Is it from the mind? Are you conscious of it? You just whimsically do that. So we can do this thing and remain contaminated because we have not done the right thing and be thinking that we have done it. And if the person who knows this is looking at you that they didn't do the right thing, I'll beg you now, why are you not so pure to forgive me? I have not begged you. I have begged you now. Why are you not so pure to forgive me? No, you are not pure. Okay, I'm not pure, but you remain with the contamination. Also. Many devotees don't know this. It looks simple, but it's a grievous thing we're talking. Because I know devotees do this. They kick someone with lead. It's gone. He doesn't even feel that they have done something. It's gone. The problem will still remain because you have not done the right thing. And the result is that we will continue to repeat it because we have not learned the lesson and we have not become purified from it. So there is no strength to overcome this weakness. It will continue until we are able to sincerely do it from the heart and do it consciously. Then we get the purification to be free from it. That's the sign. Yes, Papa. Very good.
So I'm seeing a very big difference in terms of the leaderships here. These delegates, they are leaders. And the life of Kashito, they say it as a life of a demon.
Yes.
But still, you can still see the etiquette here, you can still see their character.
Yes.
They are saying that they have to kill the wife and not have to give birth before they kill the child. It's a demon. And they're not thinking of harming her, saying this person is a wife of a demon. Let us harm her. But compared with the modern leaders we have today, I've heard stories of modern politicians just because they want to win an election. They sacrifice even a pregnant woman. A woman who is pregnant. They did rituals because they want to retain their power.
Yes.
That's still demoniac. Even the person is not a demon. Not because somebody, a leader, not to maintain his political power or not to win political power. He's ready to do anything in the name of God. And look at the demigods. I say, you do it, she's the wife of a demon, a great demon. Let's keep her until after giving birth, they will kill the child. Assume that it's a demon. You can see big.
Yes. The demon and the demigods, they're in the goodness. They're in goodness. So it knows that to kill a woman is dangerous. They should not do it. Their concern is not the woman, is the child. Unlike Kamsa. Kamsa wants to kill the woman even before the child comes. That is darkness, ignorance. Yes, knowledge has a great impact in our lives. And the moves is controlling everything. So in they are in goodness, so they know that women should not be killed. So they follow that process. And he's saying that our present politicians, they are not demons, they are demons. They are demons. What is it? A demon means what? One who can do sinful activity without remorse. It's a demon. One who is taking pleasure, one who is ready to do any sinful activity just because that satisfies him or her. It's a demon. It doesn't have to have a 10 heads like Ravana to be classified as a demon. Our activities qualify us for what we are. So they're demons. Yes, they are demons. Look at the activities. A person who is ready to kill somebody because of his gratification. It's a demon. A devotee cannot do that. And because in the mode of darkness, they can act in a demonic way without considering what will benefit you. A devotee is known by his activities, and the demons are known by their own activities. A devotee, before a devotee do anything, he's considering the negative, the positive effect it will have, not just for him or herself, but for everyone. If I do this, will they benefit or it will destroy people? For them, they will not do it. Even if they have to take their own life, devotees are ready to follow that. So Sukadeva Goswami said, but devotees like Vasudeva and all these elevated and pure souls who attend the associate of Krishna, There is no sacrifice they cannot make to keep their Christian consciousness, to keep their name. They are ready to do anything to keep them. Just like they are ready to do any simple activities to get their sanctification. Opposite. Yes, the same with our present politicians. They are also demons who can kill so I can get my position. That's a demon, not a devotee. And it's activity in the mode of darkness, without considering the pain, the injuries we are causing other people. That is demonic. A devotee will release others from anxiety, not keeping one or putting one in anxiety. He who no one can put it into anxiety, and no one can put him in anxiety. He cannot put anyone in anxiety. Krishna said is very dear to him. Every person very dear to him. Who is that? It's a devotee. Only devotee who like that. Those who doesn't follow this formula, they are demons. Whatever they may be, they're demons. There is look at people who have wisdom. They say the witches and thieves, they are the same, because both of them are killers. They're the same. If I'm stealing your property so I can be happy and put you in anxiety, what is that? Demonic. So they're putting on. That was what was happening 5,000 years ago. The rulers were actually demons, but they parading as rulers, as kings. The same thing. Now all the rules are going into politics. They're entering there as politicians to do what? To loot. That's what was happening before. They're not going there to go and rule, to go and manage. A king is responsible, a king is qualified to take tax from the citizen only when he is going to use that money to maintain the whole citizen. That's the qualification for a king, to take tax from somebody. Today, is that happening? Not happening. So they are what? Asuras. In the dress of a politician, they are all asuras. What is happening before is repeating in a very subtle way. They were very fortunate at that time to be able to realize. Bhumi was able to realize and run to Krishna. But we don't have that fortune. So we remain suffering because you don't have somebody go to cry to Krishna to come. But Advaitacharya called Lochitana to come. He came. So who is going to call Krishna not to come?
The sadhus are calling Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Is it Hare Krishna? The devotee. Now you have the responsibility to call Krishna. Please, it is beyond me. I cannot handle it. Only you can do it. Please come. Tell him.
But you could look at that what you say, that's elementary. Because the Christians then believe that the sadhu they can absorb their sin. Just like the devotee also believe that if you associate with sadhu, the sin can be many Indian believe that once you associate with sadhu, a lot of your character will be modified. Especially when you happen to do some sin.
Yes.
So I see in the other world, they also have this kind of belief that if I do some certain things and I go to sadhu and cry out the offenses, and the sadhu will be able to tell me what to do. So that is the same thing we see. You call it elementary. So it's not the same aspect of life.
Yes. Yeah, it's the same mentality everywhere. What is going is going all around everywhere. The same mentality. Some places is more pronounced, some places are silent, but it's the same thing. The same thing that is going on. And some of us may do it in goodness, some will do it in passion, some will do it in ignorance. But it's the same thing. My own is heavier than my own is lighter. That's just a difference. But the same thing, the same nonsense thing, the same nonsense we are doing. So yes, if I go to sadhu and get my problem solved, that is true. But you should go to sadhu not to get release from the present problem so I can continue creating the next one. That is dangerous, and that is ignorance, and that is what is happening. Even these days, people don't go to hospital when they are sick. They go to sadhu. It's the same cheating mentality. You're sick, go to hospital. No, let me go to hospital because it's not going to charge me money. And now people the so-called sadhus have become business people now. Because you see, it's a very lucrative business. So you come and do this puja. Gold, this diamond, silver, bring all these things. At the end, you pay more than going to the doctor. Because they're going to give gold and give so many things. The cheaters, be cheated. They will be cheated. The cheaters will be cheated. One way or other, they will be cheated. But we are fortunate that we have this beautiful solution. So we follow it and make the difference. And we are to help them to also see the truth. Happy. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam 𝐾𝐻, Srila Prabhupada 𝐾𝐻.